Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor, and welcome to another subscriber Sunday video. If you have a problem and you want me to address it in one of these videos, then head to the description underneath this video, and there'll be some details in there on what I need from you video wise and the email that you can send it to. Okay, so getting straight onto it, we have a piano problem today, and this is Stephanie, who is from Indonesia, and she's saying that she's got quite small hands. She's an adult, so she's obviously not going to be growing anymore, and she's just struggling with getting and maintaining playing octaves on the piano because she's hitting other notes and things. So let's watch Stephanie's clip and then we'll come right back with some help. Okay, so I've just taken you off of the stand and over to the piano so we can get a better view of what it is we're doing. So I thought if I just showed you a clip of me playing some octaves, that might help to give you some perspective. Okay, so a couple of things here is going to be your position of your hand. So I notice that sometimes your hand is kind of bending around that way a little bit, and what you want to try and do is lock the fingers in. So there isn't really going to be any particularly easy way of doing this or any kind of quick fix with this. It's something that you'll have to work on, but it's absolutely achievable, and even with the size of your hands, I wouldn't even say they were particularly small. I'd say you've got a good grasp of an octave. I'd say you just need to work a little bit harder on it. So what you're going to need to do is lock in those fingers. So if someone tried to push your fingers in, they wouldn't be able to because you're locking them in that position. What you'll notice is that my hand is flat. So my hand isn't up, I'm not scrunching anything in. As soon as you start to scrunch things in, then you're losing, you're bringing all the muscles into your hand and all the tendons in, and you're losing that width that you've got there. So place your fingers on the note and lock them in. And that's basically just what you need to do as you're playing the scale. Just lock those notes in so that you don't accidentally do that, which is what you're doing at the moment. So if you notice, what I'm not doing with my thumb is this. What I'm doing with my thumb is this, because I want to hit one single note. The second I bring my thumb up, I'm going to hit the other notes. And also with my little finger is bent in at the joint, and it is sort of slightly elevated up. So you're probably not going to see from that angle, but it's not completely flat here. It's sort of ever so slightly up. So you can see from this angle here actually that my thumb is kind of bent at the first joint. My little finger is doing the same thing, and it is slightly up as well. From up here, I mean, if my finger is too flat, then with the kind of this inside part, you can see that I'm just going to start clipping the ends of the notes. Once you've got that position correct, lock it in and you'll have a better time doing those octaves without hitting any of the notes. But really locking those notes in is going to be the key here. The other thing that you can do here, and as you can see, I've prepared my hand here. We've got the main muscles in the hand. You've got the adductor muscle, the abductor muscle, and you've got the extensor muscle. Adductor muscle here, and that brings the thumb in towards the palm. The abductor muscle brings the thumb out, and the extensor muscle or tendon brings the thumb up. Now there are a few exercises that you can do to help a little bit of the stretch. And the adductor muscle here, if you don't use it, it can just become a little bit tight, and that's not really going to help when you're trying to do all the octaves. So what you can do is warm the adductor muscle up. So anything like holding a cup of tea, holding a cup of coffee, anything like a hot water bottle, warming the adductor muscle up and just massaging this whole kind of web area of the hand. And your acid test for that will be the octaves. So if you couldn't quite stretch an octave before massage, warm up the adductor muscle, massage it, and then you'll find that you'll be able to stretch even further and it'll be a little bit looser. This won't happen with just a one-time use or an overnight thing. It's got to be something that you'd have to do several times a day, or at least just each time before you practice, to see results, long-term results with this. With the abductor muscle, you can stretch it out. So what you can do is just with your other hand, imagine my other hand is passively pushing my thumb out towards this way, so comfortably, so not that so that you're getting any pain with it, but you can sort of gently push that out, and that will help to stretch that out. You can also use something like an elastic band to sort of help strengthen that muscle. You can use some tape, that tape band that you can use to help stretch it out, or something like a hair bobble or something like that, to help strengthen out the muscle. And then the last thing you can do with the extensor is to just lift that thumb up, and again you can use your other hand. Imagine I've got my other hand just gently pulling that thumb up. What sometimes you can do is get a ruler to measure from the very corner of your thumb here to the surface to see how high you can lift that thumb up. So yeah, I hope that has helped. So as well as posture, which is one thing you'd need to work on, you can also work on stretching those muscles that you've got in the hand. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful to you, Stephanie, and anybody else there that might be suffering with the same issue or having the same complications on the piano. And like I said, if you've got a video that you need some help with, head to the description underneath this video with all the details in on how you can do that, and hopefully we can get you featured on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.